Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of God's Country Shooting and Outdoors. I just shot an entire video and didn't realize that the volume on my speaker was not on, so there was absolutely no sound to it. So let's try this again. In this video we're going to be talking about the cheapest, second cheapest 280 AI. The only reason why this is the second cheapest is because I went ahead and bought the package deal with the scope on it, which was about $60 more than the bare gun. When it's all said and done, the entire 280 rifle was still under that much, $100. So, without further ado, where'd it go? Here it is. This is a gun I did not know Savage even made. A Savage Axis 2 and 280 AI. It did come with the 3x9x40 Vortex Crossfire 2 scope. I did like that. I can't remember if it's the BDC scope or not. So let's talk about the gun. It's a pretty standard Savage Axis. It does have the 5R barrel, 1 9 twist. I'm a little iffy on the 1 9. I kind of wish it was a 1 8 twist, but we're going to take what we can get, especially at this price. So the gun itself is pretty exceptionally the same as all the Savage Axises. This Savage Axis stock seems a little bit stronger in the forearm than a lot of them that I have or I have shot. Standard action. I do know that the trigger, I measured it and it's breaking right at 3.8 pounds. So that's not horrible for me, considering I've had an issue with damaging my finger. 3.5 to 4 pounds to me is probably like 2.5 pounds to most shooters. But anyways, I really love the color. I found this in a solid black in a couple places. But I love this olive drab green, and I love the little bit of feel, the texture that spiderweb paint does put on it. It does have 1 9 barrel, standard 13 3/4 length of pull. I think the overall was like 14 or 42 and a half, something like that. It's 22-inch barrel. So while you may not get everything that the gun is fully capable of doing by being a couple inches shorter, it's certainly going to do everything that I need. And I'm still debating on, do I put a different scope on it? Do I leave that scope on it? I may, for testing purposes, go ahead and leave that scope on it and see what it does at 100 yards. Now, I do have a bipod on it, and I have shot it a little bit, and I will show you why. And we will compare a couple bullets first. So, these are the Remington, just straight up 280 Remington bullets. And I want to show you, if you've never looked at the 280, I grew up loving the 280 caliber and just never owned one. And I have a barrel at a friend of mine's house that we're going to be swapping out on another rifle. But I wanted to show you the difference in the 280 Remington and 280 AI. So this is first. This is the 280 Remington and the 280 AI. Now they look pretty much identical because these have been fire formed in that 280 Savage rifle. So these were 280 Remingtons, and I'm going to show you the difference in 280 Remington and the 280 AI as well. So these are matching ammos. These are both the Hornady Hunter 280 AI, and then these are the 280 Remingtons, and they are different. They're noticeably different. So the 280 Remington was an awesome cartridge, and it was a very popular cartridge before the 7mm Remington Magnum came out. But it was a pretty standard, like a 20 degree, 25 degree shoulder, really sleek design. And then Ackley comes in and he straightens it up a little bit, straightens the walls out a little bit, puts a really heavy 30 or 40 degree, I think it's a 40 degree shoulder on this gun. Really helped the energy, really helped the how well it shoots. It really helps with the what's the word I'm looking for? Efficiency. He really made that cartridge a whole lot more efficient. I've wanted one for a long time. Wasn't really planning on getting a 280 AI. When you look at the price of them, they're outrageous. I mean, most of them are $1,000 or more, and I can't personally afford that. So when I found that this Savage Axis, I could get it for under $500, I decided to give it a shot and let you guys know how it does. So if you're in the market for 280, maybe this is a good budget rifle for you. The 280 is an extremely good gun. It doesn't have a lot of recoil. It's a very, very good cartridge. It's very easy to reload. There's just so many good things to talk about with this gun, with this cartridge. I love anything pretty much in a 284 caliber. However, I will say I own a lot of 30 and 300s. My favorite so far is the 300 Wisdom or Winchester Short Magnum. It makes me wish I had a 270 short mag, and it also makes me wish that I had a 7mm short mag, but one thing at a time. This is a cool gun. I'm really excited to see how this gun does. I will go ahead and show you. It took me a little while to get ammo in. The last ammo I had to get in was right here. This Hornady Hunter, Precision Hunter, is a 150 grain ELDX. This is the last one that I got in. Federal Terminal Ascent, 155 grains. The ballistic tip from Nosler is 140 grain. And then I've got the Nosler Trophy Grade partitions at 160 grains. And I'm really curious as to what grain weight that 1 in 9 twist barrel is going to like. That's probably going to do a whole lot of determining what I reload this gun with. I really hope that I can push 160s out of it pretty good. But if I can't, I'll probably drop down to like a 140 or 150 and a Hornady CX or Barnes TTSX or TTS, whatever, bullet. Because they're lighter weights, but they still do everything that a heavier weight bullet's going to do. So, having said that, I'm excited to see how this gun's going to do. What else can I tell you? I'm excited. I own a lot of Savage guns. You'd think I was a rep or something, but that would be pretty awesome if they would, let me have some guns to shoot. But anyways, nobody is representing me. I have no sponsors or anything. I just do this because I love doing this. I love sharing. I love sharing life. I want to say thank you guys. I just hit 400 subscribers, and honestly, I'd have never dreamed that I'd have hit that. I'm surprised that I had 50. But I love doing this, and I'm so proud to be an American. I love hunting. I love fishing. I don't get to do as much as I'd like to, but I love my country. America's still the greatest country in the world, even though I don't agree with a lot that goes on. But I'm glad to be a Christian in this nation. I'm glad to have an opportunity to have served my nation. I'm just glad to be here. And there's no greater purpose in life than to know that you have a Father that's watching over you and going with you and helping you in your daily life. I've done a lot of things on my own, made a lot of mistakes, but I'm so glad to know that Jesus, He loved me enough to want to to save me from myself and save me from sin. And I'm glad to be a Christian. I really am. I'm so thankful. Um, he put the better in everything about me. So until next time, I've rambled enough. Love God, love your country, love your family, and always love the outdoors. All right? Until next time, thank you guys for watching.